As we wrap up 2025, the mid-range phone market has been absolutely insane this year. We're talking flagship specs at half the price, massive batteries that last for days, and cameras that genuinely compete with phones twice their cost. This is our final list of the best mid-range phones that launched in 2025, and honestly, some of these made me question why anyone would spend over $1,000 on a phone. Let's count down the year's absolute best. Samsung's Galaxy A series has always been about bringing premium experiences to the mid-range, and the A56 absolutely delivers. This phone packs a gorgeous 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and incredible brightness, peaking at 1900 nits, making it perfect for outdoor viewing. Under the hood, the new Exynos 1580 chipset handles everything smoothly, paired with up to 12GB of RAM and 256GB storage. The camera system features a 50-megapixel main sensor with AI enhancements, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 5-megapixel macro lens. Samsung's computational photography really shines here, especially in low light. What really stands out is the massive upgrade to 45-watt fast charging, finally matching Samsung's flagships, while the 5000 mAh battery easily gets you through a full day. Samsung promises an incredible 6 years of major OS updates, making this one of the most future-proof mid-rangers available. The build quality is premium too, with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus front and back, IP67 water resistance, and that sleek aluminum frame. At around $400 to $500, the A56 delivers exceptional value, though some might find it a bit heavy at 198 grams. This is the phone for Android enthusiasts who want Samsung's flagship experience without the flagship price. Next on the list, Apple's iPhone 16e replaces the iPhone SE lineup with something completely different. Starting at $599, it's positioned as Apple's most affordable entry into the iPhone 16 family, bringing Apple intelligence to a more accessible price point. The 16e features a gorgeous 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR OLED display, a huge upgrade from the SE's tiny LCD screen. It's powered by the A18 chip with 8GB RAM, making it blazing fast and fully capable of running all Apple Intelligence features. The single 48-megapixel Fusion camera is remarkably versatile, offering both 1x and 2x optical quality zoom, essentially giving you 2 cameras in one. Battery life is phenomenal, lasting up to 26 hours of video playback thanks to Apple's new C1 modem and efficient chip design. You get Face ID, an action button, USB-C charging, and that premium ceramic shield glass protection. The design borrows from the iPhone 14 with flat aluminum sides and comes in simple black or white finishes. However, there are compromises. No MagSafe, no camera control button, and a 60Hz display. The price jump from the old SE might sting for some, but if you want the modern iPhone experience with full Apple Intelligence support, the 16e delivers incredible value for the Apple ecosystem. Moving forward, Google's Pixel 9a proves you don't need to spend flagship money for flagship camera quality. At $499, this is the most affordable way to get Google's incredible computational photography and full Tensor G4 power. The redesigned 6.3-inch Actua display is the brightest A-series screen ever at 2700 nits, with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate, making everything buttery smooth. Inside, the Tensor G4 chipset handles everything effortlessly, especially AI tasks, with 8GB RAM and storage options up to 256GB. The camera system is where Pixel truly shines. The 48-megapixel main sensor and 13-megapixel ultra-wide produce stunning photos with Google's signature processing, while features like Night Sight, Magic Eraser, and the new Add Me feature let everyone join the photo. The massive 5100 mAh battery is the largest ever in a Pixel, delivering over 30 hours of usage and up to 100 hours with extreme battery saver. Google promises 7 years of updates, matching their flagship commitment. The phone sports IP68 water resistance, the most durable A-series design yet, and comes in fun colors. Charging is modest at 23-watt wired and 7.5-watt wireless, but the battery size compensates. For photography enthusiasts and AI power users, the Pixel 9a is unbeatable value. Next up, the Motorola Edge 60 Pro is the battery champion that refuses to quit. This beast packs a massive 6,000 mAh battery that delivers over 3 days of usage. Seriously, you'll forget what daily charging feels like. The 6.7-inch POLED quad curved display is stunning, with 120Hz refresh, 1400 nits brightness, and Pantone color validation for accurate tones. Powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Extreme processor with 12GB RAM and up to 512GB storage. Performance is smooth and responsive for everything from gaming to multitasking. The triple camera setup is versatile, featuring a 50-megapixel main with OIS, a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto with 3x optical zoom, and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide. You're covered from landscapes to portraits. Motorola's AI-powered photo enhancement engine brings serious improvements to clarity and skin tones. The 90-watt fast charging gets you juiced up quickly, and there's 15-watt wireless charging plus reverse charging for accessories. The phone rocks IP68 and IP69 ratings with MIL standard 810H certification, making it exceptionally durable, plus Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection. The design is eye-catching with unique finishes like dazzling blue and sparkling grape. At around $550 to $600, the Edge 60 Pro offers premium features and endurance that puts pricier phones to shame. Samsung Galaxy S25 FE brings flagship Galaxy AI features to a more accessible $649 price point. This is Samsung's gateway to the S25 lineup, packing the Exynos 2400 chipset that debuted in the Galaxy S24 series, paired with 8GB RAM and storage options up to 512GB. The 6.7-inch display is bright and vibrant, though not quite matching the Ultra's specs. Camera-wise, you get a solid triple setup, 50-megapixel main, 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and 8-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom. Not groundbreaking on paper, but the upgraded 12-megapixel front camera and Pro Visual Engine deliver impressive results with AI enhancements. The real story is Galaxy AI integration, bringing features like audio eraser, generative edit, auto trim, and now brief. All the intelligent tools Samsung's known for. The 4,900 mAh battery supports faster 45-watt charging, a nice bump over previous FE models, and the phone is slimmer at 7.4mm while weighing just 190 grams. You get IP68 water resistance, Gorilla Glass Victus plus protection, and Samsung's new Knox-enhanced encrypted protection for privacy. Samsung promises 7 major OS updates, so this phone will last. Running Android 16 with One UI 8 out of the box, the S25 FE is perfect for Samsung fans who want the flagship experience and AI features without spending ultra money, though the price puts it against tougher competition. Nothing's back with the phone 3A Pro, and it's all about standing out in a sea of sameness. That signature glyph interface with customizable LED strips remains the star of the show, offering practical notifications and genuinely useful photography lighting. The 6.77-inch AMOLED display delivers 120Hz smoothness with 1300 nits brightness and Pantone color validation for accurate tones. Under the hood, the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 processor with 12GB RAM and 256GB storage provides solid everyday performance, though it's not the fastest here. The triple camera system is intriguing. 50-megapixel main with OIS, 50-megapixel periscope telephoto with 3x optical zoom, and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide, plus a standout 50-megapixel front camera for exceptional selfies and video calls. All cameras support 4K recording with Ultra HDR. The 5,000 mAh battery, combined with efficient hardware, delivers excellent all-day performance, and 50-watt fast charging gets you powered up quickly. There's also 7.5-watt wireless and reverse charging. The phone features IP64 water resistance and Clean Nothing OS based on Android 15 with 3 years of updates. At around $400 to $450, the phone 3A Pro offers unique design, strong cameras, and that distinct nothing personality. It's perfect for anyone wanting something different from the usual Samsung, Apple, Google triangle, though US carrier compatibility is limited. Rounding out the list, the OnePlus 13R proves mid-range doesn't mean mid-performance. This powerhouse rocks the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, last year's flagship processor, delivering performance that rivals phones costing hundreds more. Paired with up to 16GB RAM and 512GB storage, multitasking is effortless. The 6.78-inch LTPO AMOLED display is massive and gorgeous, with 120Hz Pro XDR technology, incredible 4500 nits peak brightness, and both Dolby Vision and HDR vivid support. The massive 6000 mAh battery easily powers through 2 full days of use, and the blazing 80-watt SuperVOOC fast charging gets you to 100% in under an hour. OnePlus's charging tech remains unmatched. The triple camera setup features a 50-megapixel main sensor, 8-megapixel ultra-wide, and 50-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom. Plus, there's a 16-megapixel selfie camera for crisp self-portraits. You get IP65 water resistance, Wi-Fi 7 support, and OnePlus's signature smooth Oxygen OS experience with 4 years of updates. The premium build quality with flat frame design feels flagship level. At $599 for the base model, the OnePlus 13R delivers flagship performance and features at mid-range pricing, making it perfect for power users and mobile gamers who want maximum performance per dollar without compromise. And there you have it, our final roundup of the best mid-range phones that made 2025 such an incredible year for affordable smartphones. Whether you're chasing battery life with the OnePlus 13R, photography with the Pixel 9a, ecosystem integration with Samsung or Apple, or just something unique with nothing, there's never been a better time to save money without sacrificing quality. All the links are down below. Thanks for watching.